Lazarettbaron von Richthofen. And I was the one to find his corpse.
Gurd Heindrich lives in the powdery landscape of memory. All the roses of his dreams scattered about. He was one of the world's great naturalists, a German flying ace who later lost his home in Poland to the communists and for a time was as one with the creatures he pursued. Their home confiscated, their money gone, Gurd led the family into a forest. For 5 years, they lived as the animals live, hunting with no guns, no fish hooks, raising what little money they could, selling stuffed mice, dressed to look like Mickey Mouse. Their son grew up with no toys, no playmates, just the woods around him. They still surround him. Gurd Heindrich is, like his father, a scientist.
Is there one on here? Okay. Doesn't look very delicious. Supposedly, this mimics a bird dropping. I think now he knows it's not a bird dropping. He's a pretty good disguise, huh?
Each summer, he lives in an old line shack atop a hill in central Maine with no roads, no electricity. He lives life simply to see questions more clearly.
I'm actually uncovering things that nobody has ever seen before. There might be just tiny little things that are not much worth, but at the same time, they're things that nobody else has ever seen, and that makes it really exciting.
Bernd is one of the world's top ecologists, a pioneer in the field of how insects use their energy.
Ooh, got stung on that one.
For 14 years, he has studied the bumblebee, a supreme endurance athlete whose power output is 20 to 30 times that of a world-class marathoner. He is always pushing himself.
Come on, Jim.
Probing the limits of life. Afternoons, he races through the woods like a barefoot ghost. In 1980, Gurd Heindrich won the Masters category at the Boston Marathon. Last May, he ran 100 miles almost half an hour faster than any American had ever run before. He is no longer alone. As he did, so now his son has first memories of wilderness. Stuart was just 5 weeks old when Bernd and his wife Margaret first brought him to the cabin last Christmas.
It was 26 below zero, with a wind chill of -70. And of course that cabin has no insulation and the wood stove burns out every couple of hours.
Margaret Heindrich, also a biologist, met Bernd at the University of Vermont, where he teaches each winter.
We met and talked for about an hour, and the next thing I knew I was out here getting married.
Yeah, look at those daddy long legs here. See the daddy long legs?
Nature is neither comfortable nor predictable.
Ooh, that's a little beetle.
This is no easy backpack kind of existence.
No, don't eat it.
But Gurd Heindrich likes the variety he finds in the woods.
It's like a constant Easter egg hunt. And all of these creations are not just somebody's whim that somebody has painted in some certain way, you know. There's a reason to all of these different patterns and all of these different colors. Ultimately, there's some logic behind it.
He has not lost a child's curiosity.
See, he's pecking at my feet there.
He will not leave the forest to darkness.
Yes, how you doing?
For today, Bob Dotson, NBC News, in the mountains of central Maine.